Hey, Matt Sauvage of the James Monroe Mavericks. I know, Matt, probably breathing a sigh of relief now you were able to get this sectional title. It's been a while for a sectional title down here, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been since 2009. Been through little lulls there, here and there, and but excited for the boys.
What they came out the last time up at Greater Beckley, we all know what happened. They came out and really kind of jumped on them quick. How key was that to just not even have any kind of repeat of what you did up there?
Yeah, and that's the first thing we talked about. We had a lot of game planning going on of what we were going to do offensively and defensively, but the biggest thing I said, it's got to be 100% effort all the time. And because up there we came out a little lax, and it's hard to get that back once you lose it. So I said, what we're going to do tonight is from the beginning, I would say from the tip, but from the first ball in, we're going 100%. And if we make the mistakes going 100%, we'll accept it.
I talked to both Eli and Chad. They're the guys that scored a lot of points. But if I had enough power left, I probably should have talked to every one of your bigs because. And I asked Justin this too: how hard are they to guard when Eli and Chad are doing what they do, and then they're getting contributions? Because you got maybe not more than 4 or 6 points from each guy, but they were all contributing and were very big on the boards when your two big guys did miss.
We talked about that before the game, about the roles. Not everybody's going to score 20, 25 points. Not everybody's going to have 10 assists. But the roles that those boys play, and our 4s and 5s especially, and then, our 3s coming in and guarding Smallwood because he's such a good player. The defensive side of what they do is probably more important than our offensive side that you see with Eli and Shea.
Well, and you did hold them to 18 points in the second half, and the first half when you gave up 40, I think, in the first half up there. Was there anything you did specifically different that you did up there? Did you try anything different here?
Yeah, we went to a different type of backside rotate and recover that we work on, just because McGinnis is, he's such a big post, and he's tough to guard. If you're going to guard him one-on-one, most of the time you're going to lose. But we couldn't lay off of Smallwood because if you leave Smallwood open, he can knock him down. And so we went with a different backside defense, and it worked out well.
Well, up there again, they had a real good first half, and I thought it was maybe key that you got up on them because it forced Justin, and he said, I tried to roll the dice and keep McGinnis in there. Yeah. And he fouled out in the third quarter. So really getting that lead up like you did was key because he had to keep his guys in there.
Yes. And, we've talked about the same thing. I probably did the same thing Justin did. There comes a point in the game where you have to roll the dice, and it was nice that we were able to take control of the game at that point.
It seems like your guys were able to keep their cool when things got a little chippy there in the second quarter. I think a fan got thrown out. There were some technicals called. How were you able to keep those guys focused on the game? Is it because of the last time? Is it because?
Part of it was the last time, and the other thing is there was a timeout called there when everything was just starting to get chippy. And I told our guys, I said, no matter what, win or lose tonight, we still play in regionals, and we don't need anybody getting anything stupid done. So I said, keep your cool. If it's a bad call, you take the ball, you hand it to the official, and you run down the court. Getting mad at the official or saying anything's not going to do us any good. And so they were able to keep their cool and just, pick each other.
Defensively, you were able to hold they have really a big 3.
Yeah.
And I think Mitchell did what Mitchell does.
Yes.
But Smallwood and McGinnis did not have their typical games. Was that a focal point for you guys?
Yes.
To take?
Mitchell, he got out on a few of those layups where he sneaks out on you. Right. He's so fast, it's hard to catch up to him. But the biggest focus, for us was to try to shut down as much as possible Smallwood and McGinnis. That was our biggest key tonight, and we thought, even if Mitchell does his normal thing, it won't be enough to overcome if we can, hold them down a little bit.
Matt, I appreciate it, and good luck in the region next week.
Dave, appreciate it.